Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. Today I'm playing on my gel plate. I thought I would take out my Tempera Paint sticks and just see how they did on the gel plate and just experiment a little bit. So my first one, I just thought I'd make a few marks. I decided to do my black circles because I like my black circles, and then I just put a few dots with the blue. The blue is really, really moist, so it goes on easy. The black one is not quite as moist, so it wouldn't have made dots, needless to say, on the gel plate. So I'm pulling out just some, it's like a pale blue violet color, to pull it with. Now, I wasn't thinking, that anything. I was just like, let's just give this a try. I grabbed a piece of paper thinking it was wet strength tissue paper, and it's not. It's actually doctor office. What was it? Doctor office paper, medical paper. Anyway, Joyce gave me some samples. I did not realize that was the paper I pulled until I slapped it down there on the plate, and I'm like, oh well, we're gonna see how this works. And it is kind of, I used the smooth side, and it does have like a good smooth texture, and it pulled up stuff just fine. So I'm doing another one. I want to do both sides of the thing, and I just picked another color to make dots with. And yeah, I'm gonna put the paint down again. Now this, the Tempera Paint sticks are really interesting things. They you can draw with them, but they'll dry enough that like if you're using them in a journal, once they're dry, they're not going to transfer somewhere. But if you get them wet, they will move a bit. So they're interesting. Anyway, I'm pulling this one on the other side. And I did something different, and I'm not sure what. Oh, I think I might have gotten the stick wet. You can see the difference. Like, it looks kind of different. So I decide to just try, and this gets cut off, and I'm so sorry. So I draw on the plate, and then I just put the paper on and lift it. And it lifted perfectly fine. You do not need to add paint. You can just lift it like that. So there I did a few in different colors. So sorry that is like that. I'll do one more sample so you can just see. Draw the line, rub it, and lift it. And it's there. But really, I mean, it doesn't look more interesting or anything by being printed on. So I do put a few on just by drawing. And again, this is just playing around, just seeing what's going to happen, what it'll do, what it looks like. And so I'm just putting a bunch of marks and doodling around on this piece of paper just to see what I can get, and playing with all the colors because it's a new product still to me. At least when I was playing with it, it was still new. So yeah, I just messing around. I didn't need the gel plate underneath it. I just left it there. I don't know. I guess it makes it kind of cushiony. So, because that is thin paper. But it held up well to, that paper held up well to my medical exam paper. That's what, the bed things they have you sit on or whatever, that paper? That's that paper. And apparently, I think you can actually buy it by the roll on Amazon. At least that's what I've heard. I have not checked that out. But anyway, I'll have to test it for transparency. So I did all that marking, and I'm like, well, that's not really my style. I don't know that I'd ever use that. And so I pulled out my trusty quinacridone nickel hazel gold and figured I would give it a glaze of Nickel Gold. Because why not? Everything looks better. And you know what? It's funny. I'm not a yellow fan. I'm not an orange fan. But I just love me some Nickel Gold. Now, I have not tried Golden's new replacement for quinacridone gold. I think they call it Quin Gold or something. I will have to test that out. But when they said that they were no longer making it, I bought some, so I have a bit. All right, so I'm just giving it a good glazing. Try to pick up the excess around the edges. So it just kind of harmonized it. Do you think? I do think, though, it needs something to stand out on there. So, and I mean, I think it could be great collage paper or something, but I do add some more marks with the Tempera Paints in black, and I think I do a white circle. And that really stands out. The white just is like amazing to me. It just is so bright. I love how bright that shows up. Because most of the white products I have, you know, they fade a bit. It still looks that bright. I should go look. And add a blue one. That one's fairly opaque, I think. You can see a little bit through it. Maybe slightly translucent, but yeah. Just adding more, you know, layers. Mixed media, it's all about the fun, yummy layers, right? Just keep adding layers. Now, I decided it needed more, so I was saying goodbye, but I'm not done. I decided to pull out some gold. This is just craft paint. Might be Deco Arts gold and Robin McClendon's script stencil. And I just figured I'd put like hints of gold on there. I did it a little heavy, just because I wanted to make sure you could see it. Yeah, I think you can see it. So we're going to do it on the other side as well. We'll just blend that back in because we're juicy. Put that down again and do some on the other side. That time I just used my fingers to fill in all the grooves just to make sure it gets in there. And yeah, you can see that. Cool, right? I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Well, what can you say? I'm just gonna try and clean off my stencil and my plate. But gold in my world dries really fast. So you can see there's a lot of gold still on the gel plate. So I decided I want to add one more thing to this piece of paper. Even though it's just experimental, you know. I decide I'm going to draw with a Posca on my gel plate and take a print. So it didn't seem dark enough. And yeah, I don't know what it's supposed to be. Just sort of like a semic writing, kind of. I don't know. When I do that kind of asemic writing, I get all angly, and I'm not sure why, but yeah, we're letting that dry a little bit. Okay, I did let that dry. Now we're just going to take some Liquitex matte medium and use that to pull it onto our crazy print we got going. And I tried to aim for the white, so I kind of want it to overlap that white circle a little bit. And there we have it. Kind of did, kind of. It's a little crooked. So what do you think? Did you like that? was fun experimenting and checking out the Tempera Paint sticks. I hope you liked that video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Love to hear your comments. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day.